So I made a decision a few weeks ago to sort of buy a portable device. I'm going to be doing a bit of travelling the second half of the year, and I wanted to have something to do some work on. I was debating between an iPad or a MacBook. I actually went for the M4 iPad Pro 11-inch in the end because I wanted something lightweight, I wanted something portable, I wanted something I'm taking on a adventure trip soon, something I'm doing a lot of walking, a lot of moving around, not something too cumbersome, something I could use and edit on the fly. So I went for the iPad Pro M4. You know, I've got a whole video coming soon, so if you're new to the channel, please make sure you do subscribe. About the M4, can you use it as your daily device? Is it feasible to use it as a fully fledged laptop replacement? Well, we're yet to find out, but initial impressions are this thing is extremely capable. That is, there's no doubt, there's no qualms about how powerful this thing is. Whether I can use iPad OS rather than the Mac OS and do that every day for most of the things that you do on a daily basis, we have yet to find out. But as far as editing goes, Apple have just really released Final Cut Pro 2, an upgraded version of Final Cut for the iPad. It's very, very close to being a fully fledged editing device. So yeah, that video is coming soon. Anyway, we're getting off topic. We're talking about the Magic Keyboard, which is, what's the word for it? Ridiculously heavy. All in all, the iPad 11-inch, not the 13-inch, the 11-inch with the pencil, which is obviously very light, and the Apple Magic Keyboard that is only compatible with the iPad Pro, is over a kilogram. I weighed it twice and it was between 1,048 and 1,056, fluctuating depending on whereabouts I placed it on the weighing scales. Over a kilogram in weight. And that is not a light device for something that's supposed to be one of the most portable devices on the market. It's relatively heavy, I've got to say. You know, this is not light. And it comes with a few issues. One, getting this thing apart is not the easiest of tasks. Actually opening this up, I've found to be a little bit cumbersome, especially when you've got the Apple Pencil, which is the side of the way that you open it, not the hinge side. So the Apple Pencil is there, you open it that way, and you open the iPad up like so. I do love the way that this opens, where it's got this little hinge. It doesn't go back very far. I'd prefer it if it did go back further, then you can actually maybe lie it flat. There's a few things I don't actually like about this Magic Keyboard. But overall, the build quality is notably better. If you've had an iPad Magic Keyboard in the past, I've been using the 2018 iPad Pro up until very recently. It was a material, plasticky kind of thing without a touchpad, not a metal keyboard, and it wasn't backlit. It wasn't very good, in all honesty, for the same sort of price back in 2019, 2020, or whenever I bought it. This is, build quality-wise, it's absolutely exceptional. The trackpad is big enough for using it on a daily basis. It's not overly big, but it is big enough to use. And I love the fact that the keyboard is backlit. It draws the power from the iPad to actually backlight the keys, which is a welcome improvement. Because if you're in a hotel room, family's asleep in the background, you're trying to do some work, having some light on that keyboard really does help, especially for editing when you're trying to see the shortcuts and stuff. So yeah, it does really, really help. Yeah, heavy, thin, but heavy. Hinge doesn't go back too far. When you've got this on your lap as well and you're typing away, it does wobble as well. There's kind of an imbalance to it. It's very balanced. On a flat surface with your hands on it like so, and you're typing away, no problem at all. You're going to have no issues. And you can sort of rotate it backwards and forwards. It has a nice magnetic snap together like so. The magnets, by the way, very strong. Doesn't feel like the iPad's going to come undone from this at all. You can sort of grab it from the bottom like that and take it off. The connections are there on the iPad and obviously match up on the case itself. Then we snap it on and it snaps on nicely, nice firm, crisp magnets. It does feel very good. We've of course got the connection built in as well on this big hinge. I'm not entirely sure why the hinge is so huge, but the hinge is there. You've got the connection there to actually connect it to an external display or other accessories, so that is there. And you've got the cutout for the fantastic camera, by the way, on the M4 iPad. It's pretty incredible, I've got to say. I've got a whole video coming about the whole device, but the Apple keyboard itself, if you are thinking about it, just know that this is not a light device, and it does have some kind of design flaws and some limitations to how it works. And that is my sort of initial impressions about using this for 3-4 weeks now. I love the device itself. I just wanted to make this quick video about the Apple Magic Keyboard, a ridiculously heavy device, not a cheap device, so you'd expect it to be good quality, but for something portable, it probably has it's probably too heavy. It actually throws it into the bracket of laptop weight when you actually put this keyboard on it. I wouldn't recommend putting it in a sling. It probably would be too heavy for like a camera sling. It would be only sort of suitable for going into a backpack, for instance, to carry it on both shoulders. It might be with all your camera gear as well, too heavy to carry on one shoulder on a sling. So there is that to think about as well. Yeah, I mean, typical Apple. It's very, very good, but some weird limitations and an extremely overzealous and heavy design. So that's my initial impressions about the Magic Keyboard. Okay, that's it for this one. I will keep you updated on my progress and how I get along with this thing over the weeks and months to come. Please do make sure you subscribe, give this video a like as well. It really does help. Until next time though, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.